Trade winds wrap, a tongue twister. Trade winds wrap, trade winds wrap, trade winds wrap, trade winds wrap. Oh, there I did it, I got it. Hello, beautiful soul. If you are ready to wrap yourself up in a gorgeous shawl that will inspire you to chase your dreams, well, look no further, because today we're gonna be learning how to crochet this gorgeous Trade Winds wrap by Jane Vancellis. This design is the highly requested crochet version of our super popular knit version called Wine Country. I think you're gonna absolutely love this concept. This pattern is so cool because it's actually 7 patterns in one. It can be a shawl, a shrug, a scarf, a hood, 2 different kinds of ponchos, a cowl. What did I miss? It can be a shawl, it can be a scarf, it can be 2 different kinds of ponchos, it can be a hood, it can be a shrug, or it can be a cowl. Bing, bing. Yes. Also, this design is fantastic because it is suited to the adventurous beginner. It is basic, simple stitches, and I'm going to show you the whole thing here in a minute, so I know you can do this, and it's really easy to memorize. It just repeats. So once you have it memorized, you can just turn on your favorite show, your favorite audiobook, and just crochet away. I also love this because you can easily adjust the width. Should you want to change the size, you can also adjust the length. No problem at all. It makes a wonderful, fun gift because you can explain to the recipient all the different ways that they can use their gorgeous new wrap, shawl, hood, shrug thing. Also, here's the cool thing too. You can use any combination of 3 different yarns. Well, technically you could use however many you want, but we use 3 different yarns: our pearlescent fingering, our resilient sock yarn, and our sparkle decay. And so you can use a worsted weight paired with a fingering weight. You can use a lace weight paired with a sport, paired with a worsted. Mix it up, add different colors if you want, but you can go absolutely hog wild if you want and make this super gorgeous, whatever you prefer. You can go nuts, or you can go hog wild, or you can go hog nuts. Me. Like I was saying, we used the same color dyed onto 3 different yarn bases. This is our Enigmatic Hues kit, and I love how the same teal color looks just slightly different on each different fiber blend. But when you use them all together in the same project, it creates an overall beautiful, even look. You can download these patterns and get the yarn at expressionfiberarts.com. And we will also put the direct links for this crochet pattern, the knit version, and this yarn kit in the description box for you. Oh, before I forget, make sure you also check the description box for the link to the video on how to make a tassel, as well as the video on how to style this wrap 7 different ways. We showed that on the knit version Wine Country, but it's the same concept for this crochet one. Let's go ahead and get started with some foundation double crochets. With our first color, we're gonna go ahead and start with some foundation double crochets. You're going to start with a chain 3, and this is really fun if you've never worked these before. Go ahead and start with a yarn over and insert into that first chain that you worked. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now we're going to create a chain 1 by yarn overing and pulling through 1. Now we're going to work a double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now go ahead and yarn over, and you're going to turn your little piece to the side, and where you just worked that chain at the bottom there, you're going to insert your hook under both little legs of that chain. Yarn over and pull through that. Now again, we're going to create a chain, yarn over, pull through 1. That's your chain. Now create a double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Super simple. I'm going to do 27 of these, but you want to check the pattern for the actual number you need for the real deal. So one more time, yarn over, insert into the most recent chain that you worked on the bottom, the 2 legs, yarn over and pull through. Then you want to create another chain with a yarn over, pull through 1. Now your double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and just continue working those. Now that you have your foundation double crochets, let's go ahead and work rows 1 through 6. Once you have your foundation double crochets, we're going to go ahead and drop color A and pick up color B. Now start with a chain 3, 2, 3, and we're going to turn. You're going to skip that very first double crochet and you're going to double crochet into the next double crochet. Now you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip 1 double crochet, and you're going to double crochet across 1 in each stitch until you have 3 stitches left on your row. So go ahead and do that. Now when you get to the end and you've got 1, 2, 3 stitches left, what you're going to do is chain 1, skip 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, and double crochet in the top of the turning chain, which is right here on the edge. And that will complete row 1. And it should look like this. We're going to go ahead and move into row number 2. You're going to want to drop color B and go ahead and pick up color C. And we're going to start using that one. So let's go ahead and turn and start with a chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. So this counts as a double crochet, by the way. Now you're going to skip your first double crochet and double crochet into the next double crochet. Now chain 1, and you're going to work 3 double crochets into the next double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Should look like this. Now you're going to skip 2 double crochets and double crochet in each of the next 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to skip 2 double crochets and work into the next one. So skip, skip. Into the next one, you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So all of that into that next stitch. Now you're going to skip 2 double crochets and double crochet into each of the next 5. So skip, skip, and double crochet, 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. And you can see this yarn I'm using on this row is a lot thinner than the previous row, but it just all works together in the end and creates such a gorgeous look. And you just use the same hook size throughout. It's really fantastic. So there's 5 double crochets. You're going to continue repeating that across your row. When you get down to the end of your row, you're going to skip 2 double crochets and work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. 1, just to create a symmetrical look with how we started our row. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet into each of these final 2 stitches. 1, and go ahead and get into the top of that little chain 3 there. 2. There is row 2 for you. We are looking so gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and turn, and we're going to drop color C, and we're going to go ahead and pick up color A. And if you would like, you can twist these each row as you go up so you don't have any loose loops on the edge. That's totally up to you. All right, let's go ahead and move into row number 3. You're going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to skip the first double crochet and double crochet into the next double crochet. Now you're going to chain 1 and work 3 double crochets into the next double crochet. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and chain 3, 2, 3, and skip 4 double crochets So skip, 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 and you're going to work a single crochet into that next double crochet. And then go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 4 double crochets, skip, 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 and then into the next chain space right here, you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Nice and easy. And these are just basic stitches. If you've made a few crochet projects, you should be golden to make this. So there's 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, all into that chain space. Now chain 3, and you're going to skip 4 double crochets and single crochet into the next double crochet. Skip, 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 and single crochet into the next double crochet. And chain 3, and you're just going to repeat that across your row. When you get down to the end and you've got 5 double crochets before this last chain space, you're going to skip 4 double crochets, skip, 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 and you're going to work 3 double crochets into the next double crochet. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to chain 1. You're going to double crochet into the next double crochet and double crochet into the top of the turning chain as well. And that's how easy row number 3 is. Look how pretty the colors are. I love them so much. For row number 4, you're going to go ahead and drop color A, and you're going to pick up color B, which for me is the sparkle yarn. Make sure to keep them pulling up loosely on the sides. Let's go ahead and start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Give that one a little tug. Now you're going to skip your first double crochet, and you're going to double crochet into the next double crochet. Now you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to double crochet into each of the next 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, all into the next single crochet. 1, there's 2 double crochets, chain 1, and then work 2 more double crochets all into that single crochet stitch. Nice and easy. Now you're going to double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Double crochet in the chain space, which is right here. And then double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now you're going to work again into this single crochet stitch, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And you're going to continue repeating that across your row. When you get down to the end, you're going to work 1 double crochet into each of those 3 double crochets here on the edge. Then you're going to do a chain 1, and then finish off with a double crochet into the next double crochet, and then a double crochet into the top of the turning chain. And there is row 4 for you. Let's move along to row 5. You're going to drop this color, of course, and you're going to pick up color C and just pull that loosely up the side. Now you're going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to skip the first double crochet and work a double crochet into the next stitch. Then you're going to chain 1. Now double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2, then work a chain 1, then 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, all into the next chain space, which is over here. 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets into that next chain space. So it should look like that. Now chain 3, 2, 3, and skip 4 double crochets, working a single crochet in the next one. Skip, 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 and work a single crochet here. Now chain 3, 2, 3, and in the next chain space over here, you're going to work 2 double crochets, a chain 1, and 2 double crochets. Nice and easy. You're going to continue repeating that across your row until you are 5 double crochets before the last chain space, which is right here. Then you're going to work a chain 1, skip 3 double crochets, and double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then we're going to finish with a chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet, and double crochet into the top of the turning chain. Drop color C, and you're going to pick up color A. Row 6 starts with a chain 3, 2, 3, and you're going to skip that first double crochet and you're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Now you're going to chain 1 and work 3 double crochets into the next double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Now skip 1 double crochet and chain space and double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Go ahead and double crochet into that chain space as well, and then work a double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to move along, and you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the single crochet. So there's 1 and 2. Work a chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into that stitch. Now you're going to go ahead and work a double crochet into each of the next 2 double crochets. Also 1 into that chain space, and then 1 double crochet into each of those next 2 double crochets. And you're going to continue repeating that across your rows, across your row, until you have 2 chain spaces remaining. When it looks like this, you're going to skip the next chain space and double crochet and work 3 double crochets into the next double crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and then finish with a chain 1, double crochet into that next double crochet, and then double crochet into the top of that turning chain. And it should be looking something like this. Now you're just going to repeat rows 3 through 6, continuing to alternate your colors like I was showing you until the shawl is the length that you want it to be. Now let's go ahead and finish up with some quick little border rows on the end. When your wrap is the length that you like and you're ready to finish it off, we're going to work some final border rows. You'll start with a chain 3, and you're going to skip the first double crochet and double crochet into the next stitch. Now you're going to chain 1, skip this chain space, and then you're going to double crochet into each double crochet and into each chain space until you reach the last chain space. So it's just going to be a nice solid row of double crochets. When you get down to the final few stitches and you are at that final chain 1 space, it's really simple to finish off your row. You're just going to work a chain 1, skip the chain space, and then double crochet into that next double crochet, and then also of course into the top of the turning chain. So you should have a solid row of double crochets. Then you're gonna work one more row. You're gonna go ahead and turn. You can change colors if you like. I'll just keep using the same color for this one. Start with a chain 3, 2, 3, and you're gonna skip the first double crochet and then double crochet into each double crochet and into each chain space all the way across. So every stitch gets a double crochet on this final border row. Remember when you're finishing up your row to work a double crochet into that final chain space, the next double crochet, and don't forget that turning chain. Otherwise your rows are going to be getting shorter and shorter and you'll have a triangle. So there you go. It should be looking like that. You are also going to need some I-cords to seam your pattern up into the various things. So I'm going to show you how delightfully simple it is to crochet an I-cord. To create an I-cord, this is so fun and so easy. I love this method. You're going to want to pull up a really long tail and create a slip knot. Go ahead and pop that under your hook. Now watch this. Take the tail and wrap it over your yarn from front to back. Yarn over with your working yarn and pull it through both loops. And you're going to repeat that over and over. The tail goes up and over. Yarn over with your working yarn, which is attached to your ball, and pull it through both. Continue repeating that until you get the length of I-cord that the pattern calls for. I think you're going to love this so much. And that's it. That is how you create your I-cords that you will use to then seam up your pattern into all the different fabulous ways that you can wear it. And there you go, friends. Remember today, don't let your dreams die. You have them for a reason, and when you chase those dreams, you never know where they may lead. I hope you have a marvelous day. Happy crocheting, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.